I think many of them have been thinking about contingency plans. Obviously, whether you're exposed to the British economy or you're a global trader, a global company is a very important distinction. I don't think, on the whole, though, that the possibility of a hard Brexit or crash out has been considered enough by companies, both in the UK as well as their trading partners.
And do you think the chances of a hard Brexit have indeed risen? What kind of level are those chances at the moment?
I think they've risen today and yesterday. What we see clearly is a political crisis on the UK side. So the question is there a government in the coming months that can negotiate and push through and implement a deal with the EU? It's not going to be just about the terms of the deal now. It's going to be who is in London, who is in the government in the UK, and do they have the support of the people? Do they have the parliament behind them? Do they have the cabinet in order to implement? And if that's not the case, and we've seen some significant defections today, then I think we really do have to question whether there will be a deal and can it be implemented on March 29th.
So if this is not just about the Brexit deal at this point, but this is also a political crisis in the UK, what's the read through to markets? That sounds like the risks have gone up exponentially.
And you see it in the currency today, for sure. And I think it's very important to keep this two-track perspective in mind. You have an economic deal and you have economic considerations that companies have to keep in mind, but you also have to look at the political future of the UK. And will this country be united politically, and will it be able to implement and follow through on the commitments being made?
DJ, when we look at the markets here in the US, do you think they're underestimating the risks, whether it's just Brexit or across Europe? There's a lot of political risk in the moment.
Yes, I do. I think there's a number of risks that while the U.S. economy still looks very strong and we don't see a significant change in the U.S. trajectory from our recent election, there are some significant developments in the European Union and in Europe, specifically around the Italian government's desire to stimulate their economy and blow through their budget, their deficit restrictions, and then, of course, the UK. So you have two potential assaults or insults in Europe in the first part of next year that I think investors and companies need to be paying attention to.